And I'll say this, I don't agree with him on a lot of things, but I do agree with him on this, the freedom of speech. And the United States Constitution being the greatest document ever written when it comes to governance. And so on that point, I agree with him.
Well, and I'm right with you there. And there's a lesson in this for American citizens. There's a lesson in this for the press. The press is going to rue the day on this when, the government starts suppressing their speech. And the lesson is to do what he did. You need to stand up to this stuff. If somebody tries to take away your reputation, if somebody tries to, destroy your ability to have any kind of legitimacy, you just need to respond to it. And I think I think you're right. He did win the day when you're listening. If you watch the hearing, and if you have a fair depiction of what actually happened at the hearing, it was very clear that this was a hearing about censorship, that people were trying to censor the eyewitness to the evil that was going on. And so I'm actually encouraged in some ways, because people aren't just taking it anymore. They are standing up. They are peacefully, responding. They're fiercely standing for the truth. They're doing it respectfully. And Mr. Kennedy continued to call for civil discourse. He continued to call, for it to be done in a respectful way, even as he was being, tarred and feathered with, untrue things.
That's exactly right. And so here's the thing. He must be right over the target. I mean, you see Joe Biden lately, falling asleep basically and mumbling with the Israeli prime minister right there in front of the camera. So they know Joe Biden is not, I think the odds-on bet is Joe Biden can't even make it to the November 24 election. I don't see how it's possible. So you've got the number one challenger right now is RFK Jr., picking up 20% of the vote, roughly. But that's why Gavin Newsom and Gretchen Whitmer are out sharpening their resumes, I'll say, and getting ready, because they are ready to step into that gap. And that's why the Democrats are so fiercely attacking Robert F. Kennedy Jr. in the face of all these scandals with Biden, because they realize he's a threat to them and their power, isn't he?